25-19, the Lady Tamaraws overcome a shaky start. They were down by as much as 3 points in set number 1 and finally recovered midway and pushed on through. And the errors of Adamson in set number 1 never really helped their cause as yun nga, naglalaban sila ng lamang.
That's right.
Sa FEU.
It was a very close opening set until the middle part. And FEU started to pull away. They started to take control of the block. The plays of Adamson became more predictable. Kaya naabangan ng blocking itong FEU. FEU was able to send out also excellent plays for Dawson in the middle. That kind of confused the defense of Adamson. And of course, Vargas, always reliable. Whether she hits it off the block, straight into the block, hitting a cross-court or down the line, she provided very crucial points in that run of FEU. And again, the errors, of course, for Adamson crept in. And Eulalia also had some good points, good attacks in that first set. A shaky start for FEU. Sabi nga natin, Adamson looked more relaxed. But at the end of that first set, it was FEU winning that first set. 11-8 in attack points. FEU with the lead. 2-1 in blocks. Service aces are tied at 1-1. And unforced errors very close. 11-9.
Giselle C, we haven't mentioned her a lot in this match. As you look at the Lady Falcons, who, you know, are getting pressured more and more in this match as they need to win a set. Giselle C has been doing an excellent job all season long. She's been ranked number 1 in setting. And thus, FEU is ranked number 1 in setting as well in the league. Dahil sa kanya. And she's really distributed the ball very well between her attackers para sa Lady Falcons. And that is why they got more and more comfortable in set number 1. Basas.
Outside here.
Unable to clip the line, and the first point of set number 2 goes to Adamson. And obviously, this will not be a walk in the park for either team. Both teams split their meetings this season. And by that we mean nanalo ang FEU the first time they met, nanalo ang Adamson the second time they met. They only meet twice per season. So patas na patas in level of play between these two teams. Soriano rejected. Both teams displaying excellent defense to start set number 2. Basas. Zapanta was there to pick it up. Ooh. Eulalio. Oh, excellent defense for both teams. Zapanta. Could have been a dig, but a little too late. A split second too late was the libero of FEU, Christine Agno. Take a look. Konti lang, ano?
Konti na lang.
All right, let's find out the adjustments that will be made by Adamson here in set number 2 as we listen in to Erica Liboro.
Yes, Eric, for this set, Mommy Dulce emphasized on communication. As you observed, that the girls weren't talking to each other in the court. Kaya sila nagkakagulo sa reception. Now, miscommunication is not an excuse in this set since they already proved that they can take on the lead earlier in the first set. Now, one concern of Mommy Dulce as well is that Sheila sprained ankle. Once in a while, she checks up on Sheila's injury to prevent her from playing too hard on herself. Kung hesitant, huwag pilitan Erica.
All right, thanks, Erica. Sprain? What sprain?
Mukhang wala naman.
Mukhang wala. No, but yeah, joking aside, she is coming in to today's game. She looks a lot better now, pero in their last game, napag-usapan natin yan off the air kanina, that she's been limping a lot, especially the game prior to today.
That's true. And she's been favoring also that leg whenever she goes up and she lands first on the left. So I'm sure that she's doing that consciously to avoid further aggravating that right ankle injury.
3 serving 2. Zapanta off the Paniel block. And we're tied at 3-all. Let's go courtside once again and check in with Tiff Atendido this time.
Thank you, Eric. With Marjorie Rojas still nursing her right knee because of her MCL injury, there are pretty big shoes to fill for Samantha Dawson, considering that Marjorie is the 15th best scorer of the league. Now, if you're wondering if Marjorie will be playing for this afternoon, well, coach would not want to risk further injury and would rather have Marjorie rest her knee. Although the good news is that her MCL injury is non-surgical and it would only take rehab. But if we'll see action from her for this afternoon, it depends on how the game goes and the necessity. Kaya naman daw kasing ilaro ni Marjorie pero kailangan lang talaga ng alalay. Now, despite winning the first set, Coach Ness instructed Lady Tabs for this set to avoid serving the ball to the libero. That's not what they practiced because it's too safe. Gusto ni Coach ng konting gulang. Eric and Ian.
All right, thank you, Tiff. We have not spoken about Major Rojas, who's a vital cog in the lineup of Coach Ness Pamilar. Aside from the fact na malaki ito si Major Rojas and contributes a lot to the defense of FEU. Obviously, her offense is a major part. And yun nga, nabanggit nga ni Tiff, si Dawson, malaki ang pupunuan sa ginagawa ni Rojas on the floor.
That's right. And Majorie, really, a lot of people were really worried after seeing Majorie fall down during that game when she injured that medial cruciate ligament. And it's so nice to see her back. I'm really surprised because the way she fell and the way she reacted after she was really crying, she had to be brought out by a stretcher, rushed to the hospital right away. So nice. It's really nice to have her back in uniform. And based on the report, sabi pwede naman maglaro pero hindi lang ginagawa ni Coach Ness. Ayaw niya mapuwersa.
Obviously, that's a smart thing to do.
That's great news for FEU.
Very concerned coaches standing on the sidelines. All important game to advance and play UST in the step-ladder format of the postseason of the volleyball tournament of season 74. Pineda shorts that one. And FEU up by 2.
Pineda back pedal. Wanted to be a bit, was a bit too cute in that one. Hit the tape instead.
Pineda flying in. Puts all power there. Rejected. Guevara tips. Great defense at the net by FEU. 3 times rejected is Adamson. They'll try again. That one goes through. Free ball for Adamson. Pisa to Pineda.
That's why.
No touch on the part of FEU. Unlucky for Pineda as FEU now lead by 3.
That's right. Well, the sets of Pisa to Pineda are a bit too close to the net. And, of course, Pineda having a hard time adjusting.
Mary Rose Banyel serving. Pineda. That's more like it for her.
Nice save from Agno.
Kinlog off Vargas.
Vargas gets called for a net. There. That right hand, right forearm of Vargas clips the net.
Poor reception there from Banyel. Joust won by Pisa. Vargas. Nice save by Vasquez, but Pisa unable to keep it alive. Just a step too slow to catch up with the ball. And FEU restores their 3-point lead in set number 2, 8-5. Former Lady Falcon, who was one of the more popular Lady Falcons. Every time she was on the court, it would spark a bit of a run for the Lady Falcons.
And Jen Ortega, of course, a former Adamson Lady Falcon, also supporting this very important match for her former squad. She used to be the darling of the crowd.
Like I was saying, spark plug nga yan. Pag pumapasok yan, nakakailang points na run itong Adamson. She's a very tall girl as well, so malaking bagay sa depensa.
Serving for Adamson.
Adamson scoring off the block, but they're still down by 2, 6 serving 8. C. Beautiful set to Vargas. One-handed retrieval from Guevara. Great digs by Christine Agno of FEU. Underhand set for Pineda from Pisa. Pineda too wide.
That's right. She knew that, well, she wanted to guide the ball really to that corner, but she was beneath it. So, hindi niya nakuhanan ng magandang top spin. O nabigyan ng magandang top spin yung bola.
9 serving 6.
Miss hit right there for Pineda.
For FEU.
Number 1 scorer, Rosemary Vargas. Number 1 scorer of the league, mind you. And the Lady Tamaraws in control so far of set number 2.
Off the hand. basket.
That's the second point of Giselle.
That's good.
Via that dump.
FEU with their biggest lead of set number 2 at 4 points. 10 serving 6.
Those are loaded serves from Vargas.
Solid block by Eulalio. But not on the second attempt.
Eulalio guilty of a net touch.
But just too many errors on the part of Adamson here in set number 2, Doc, ano? Causing major problems for them.
Nice reception.
Eulalio. Basas. Better coverage by Vasquez, the libero of Adamson. Agno picking that up. C with the tip. Vasquez again keeping it alive. Soriano. One-handed tip. Coming from Vargas. Basas.
Ganda ng depensa nitong dalawang
Both teams playing very good defense. Basas again. This time goes down the line, confusing the defense of Adamson.
Great adjustment on the part of Basas. She's been hitting it cross-court most of the time. Then she finds a small opening, drills it down the line, and gets the point. And that ends that long rally with, you know, great defensive stops from both teams.
And a great shot of Nespa Milar barking out orders from the sidelines. Oh, pancake save by Giselle C. Beautiful.
Nice.
Gets an applause from the crowd here. That is too wide from Eulalio, but the point is awarded to FEU on a net touch from the defense of Adamson. Take a look at the pancake save.
There you go. But there's going to be a net violation on Soriano. There you go.
So 12-7, FEU leads. Timeout by Mami Dulce. Pakinggan natin itong Adamson.
Ha? Tarantang-taranta ka dyan. Hilong-hilo ka. Kung anong gagawin mo. Relax ka lang. Para makapag-isip ka, relax ka lang. Hindi ka na nga pinipressure eh. Ha? Ikaw na nagdadala sa sarili mo, hindi ka na pinipressure. Gawin mo lang itong kunin mo as long said. Okay?
Hindi po kayo yung pinapagalitan ni Mami Dulce. It seems like she was looking at the camera, but right beside the camera was Pisa, no?
Yeah.
Charis Pisa, and she's trying to relieve Pisa of the pressure. May Makatuno, the number 1 setter, or first stringer setter para sa Adamson, with a cast on her
I know,
right
yeah.
hand.
Looks like Nonito Donaire after the fight. Si Coach Pante nakatingin sa'yo, Eric. Hello na ako sa'yo, Eric. Eric Tiban, hello na ako sa'yo.
But yeah, going back to Pisa, yung sinasabi niya parang ang hilong-hilo si Pisa moving around the court. She's not making the right decisions on the floor.
Well,
Which she obviously can, but yun nga, with the pressure, the tension, sometimes it's a bad combination for players who do not know how to handle that.
yeah, sabi naman ni Coach Minerva, si Mami Dulce, sabi niya, wala nang pressure. Sabi niya, wala nang pressure. Just do your job as a setter. Whatever happens after that, you've done your job, no? Kumbaga, no more expectations. Wala naman kaming masyadong pressure that we want to build on you. So, just play your game.
Basa starting to get on a roll here. 2 straight points in the last couple of minutes for her. Now, Doc, 6 na ang kalamangan ng FEU. And they also have a 1-0 lead against Adamson. If they go up 2-0 here in this match, Adamson, I don't know if they'll be able to handle that pressure, all that pressure in set number 3.
Very tough to climb back. And these are excellent defensive stops from both of these teams. Dawson, Pisa able to save that play.
Free ball for FEU. They go to Baniel. Miss hit on Baniel's side. A tip coming from Soriano.
Off-speed tip.
High tip at that, pero FEU unable to get it into play.
Not able to get a good first touch. Mataas naman eh. Hinabol pa, and yun, Baniel not expecting that ball to be only that high.